Day 67 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, guys, we're back again. Another day, another LeetCode problem. This time we're at day 67. Hope you guys are still motivated, and I hope you guys are still staying disciplined because we still have a long way to go. And I don't need you guys getting tired on me now, guys. One thing about this LeetCode stuff is it's very important to stay disciplined and motivated and to continue to learn every day, even if you feel like you're getting stuck or even if you feel like you're not making any progress. It'll be okay, guys. If you stick with it, a month, maybe two, might take 6, 7 months from now. But when that time comes, you'll realize that you've actually been learning something. You just might learn something once, a little something. It might be a little bit every day that will eventually compound into something bigger, guys. So I hope you guys are staying consistent with your learning and staying consistent by doing these LeetCode problems, guys, because there's so many problems on here that there's always something new to learn, guys. This is it's not easy for anybody. So remember that even if it feels hard for you, remember it's not easy for anybody, and there's somebody out here who pushed through and started learning and gained a lot of knowledge from this, even though it was hard for them as well, guys. So don't give up. Keep going, guys. Remember, it's hard for everybody, and there's people out here who didn't give up, so why should you? Now, with that being said, guys, don't forget, bring a mouse right over here, and click that subscribe button for me, guys. And then after you click that subscribe button for me, I need you to go ahead and smash that like button for me, guys. Then after you smash that like button, I need you to go ahead in the comment section. I need you to search for that bank emoji, and then I need all of my bankers out there to drop a bank emoji in the comment section. A matter of fact, go ahead and drop 2 bank emojis in the comment section, guys, so we could run this engagement up and we could bring more awareness to the Swift community as a whole, guys. We're trying to build this Swift community and we want everybody to join. Everybody could be a part of the Swift community. We all can learn Swift and we all could build these apps and other programs together using Swift and work together and help each other learn. Now, with all that being said, guys, I know why you're here. I know why you're here. You want to know what the question, you need help with the question, or you want to at least get some type of guidance on how to answer the question. And so the part we've all been waiting for, today we have question number 374. Guess the number higher or lower. The difficulty level is easy, guys, so the solution is going to be easy as well, and it's going to be easy to understand so we all can learn no matter what level of our programming journey we may be on. So first, let's read the question and see what it says. It says, we are playing the guess game. The game is as follows. I pick a number from 1 to n. You have to guess which number I picked. Every time I guess wrong, I will tell you whether the number I picked is higher or lower than your guess. You can call a predefined API which returns 3 possible results. -1 if your guess is higher than the number I picked. Example, number is greater than pick. It will return 1 if your guess is lower than the number I picked. Example, num is less than pick. And it will return 0 if the guess is equal to the number I picked. Example, num is equal to pick. Return the number that I picked. So let's look at the examples. Even though it's pretty self-explanatory, we have n equals 10, so we have a list of 10 numbers. Somebody picked the number 6, and we have to guess that they picked 6, and the output is 6 because that's the number they picked. Then it goes same thing, n equals 1. They pick 1 because there's only one number to pick. The output would be 1 because there's only one number to pick. The input n equals 2. Pick is 1. Output is 1 because that's the number that was picked. Now it's our job to write a function that will allow us to guess the numbers that they picked using this predefined API right here. Guess, this is it right here. This is where it comes from, right? So the first thing we are going to do is we're going to declare a variable called L, and we're going to set that equal to 1. Then we're going to declare another variable called R, and we're going to set that equal to n. So whatever n equals, that's what R is going to equal, and that's going to build our list of integers that we have to work with, and we have to iterate through to find the missing number, or the pick number, I should say. Then we're going to say while L is less than or equal to R, what we're going to do is first first thing we want to do is we want to find the middle of that array so that we can, or that list of numbers that's in it, the numbers will be in sorted order. So we want to find the middle of the numbers that's in that sorted order. And in order to do that, we're going to declare a variable called mid. That's going to equal L plus R. Excuse me. We're going to open up the parentheses and say R minus L. So it's going to be L plus R minus L in parentheses. Then we're going to divide that by 2. And what that is going to do is that's going to give us the middle number between all of the other numbers that we have to deal with. So if n equals 10, this will find the number 5 for us. And that is important because if we pick 5, then we pick the middle number, and our function, our API call, lets us know that that's either smaller than the number we picked, lower than the number we picked, or higher than the number we picked, then we'll know which direction to go from there, and that will cancel out all of the numbers that come before that or after that, depending on whether the number is higher or lower. So that'll give us a head start in iterating through these numbers to find which one we pick or which one we need to pick. So then after we find which is in the middle, then we're going to say if guess, and that's coming from this API, predefined API call up there. It's going to say if guess mid is greater than 0, then what we are going to do is we are going to say L now equals mid, L equals mid plus 1. So we know which direction to go as we continue to loop through the rest of the integers. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to say else if guess mid is less than 0, then that lets us know we need to set R equal to mid minus 1, because that lets us know we need to go in the opposite direction as we loop through the rest of the integers. Then we're going to say else return mid, and that's because if the number is not higher than mid, or mid is not greater than if the number is not greater than mid or less than mid, that means we must have picked the right number and it must be mid, so we're going to return mid. And if all else fails, we're just going to come down here and we're going to return 0, meaning which is the same thing as the number equals the picked number. So let's run it and see how it runs, guys. See, that wasn't too difficult. Okay, and it's accepted, guys. That's what I like to see. So let's get one more look at the code. Let's submit it one more time so we can see what the time is looking like. Or submit it instead of run. And there it is, guys. 4 milliseconds beats 58.73% of users with Swift. That's not bad at all, guys. And the solution, I hope, is pretty easy to understand. It's pretty self-explanatory. You're just looping through the numbers either that are higher than the mid or lower than the mid until we find the number that we are looking for, until pick equals mid, or yeah, basically. So until next time, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. Peace.